What's going on, and welcome to the channel. This is a very exciting video where I've got my hands on an iGulu F1 to review. So this video is going to be an unboxing, and then I'm going to be going straight into the brewing at another video, so stick around for that one. This iGulu F1 is a smart beer home brew appliance. Now, to me, I think it's an excellent introduction to people who have never brewed before, as well as people who want to do some experimenting, and I'll get onto that in a little bit, where this has got a very handy feature. So going back to basics with this, it's basically spray malt kits that you get, and it does all the fermenting for you, the conditioning, and then it obviously chills it down and you pour from the same machine as well. It looks smart enough that I might well chuck it in the kitchen. I don't think Mrs. Griffith would be too concerned about this in the kitchen. So without further ado, let's grab a homebrew and get the unboxing. This is a Hellas bound fresh wort kit that I brewed a few weeks ago. It's a stunning beer. Iechyd. Oh, I appreciate that's not the best angle, but this will have to do for now until we can employ a cameraman on the channel. So, start this side. We have the instructions, I think. Yeah, we have warranty card, QR code to order some more kits and ingredients, and there's a destruction manual. Ooh, this is a nice looking drip tray. Oh, look at that. Brew different, be yourself. Better beer starts with home brewing. Too bloody right it does. Nice. It's good quality, that. This is a tap handle. Good quality. Very heavy. Heavy duty metal. And here I think we have the power. Yeah. Here we have the power adapter. Good packaging. Oh, look at that. Got some weight to that. Check that out. Looks like a Dalek. Exterminate! I'm sure you would agree that that is an impressive looking piece of kit. Feels quite lightweight on the outside, but I think most of the weight is going to be, yeah, that's weighty as well. Most of the weight is going to be the components in the middle. Oh my god, there's bits everywhere. Let's get a closer look. That's a bit better. So this was the lid that we've removed, and let's have a look at all these bits inside here. Okay, this is the keg that you have with the kit. Got another hose there. Oh, I hate to admit defeat. I think I'm gonna have to look at the instruction manual. That is a cute little keg, isn't it? With more bits inside too. Oh, it's like a tri-clamp fitting. That's the first time I've ever seen a plastic type of tri-clamp fitting. That's pretty insane. Everything so far feels very, ouch, very good quality. Genuinely does. Looks like we have some spare parts or adapters here too, and some seals. Wow. 1 US gallon. 3.8 litres, I think, UK. And this machine is definitely going to be a bit of a set and forget. It does all of the management for you. And it'll be an excellent step for somebody who is interested in how beer is made, and before they actually get into full-on analog homebrewing, you know. Okay, we've made a hell of a mess. Let's get this thing put together and let's switch it on. To assemble the machine, I've put the rubber gasket on the keg, installed this little metal plate to cover over the tube here, and obviously fitted the handle. And that, you can tell by the sound of that, that feels very mechanical. Good feel to that. What I did want to point out is that this does actually have a CO2 inlet for dispensing via like a soda stream. The word's on there, like with a soda stream. But I'm going to see if there's a way for me to hook this up to my one of my own regulators rather than one of these. But yeah, I just wanted to show the back of this first before we do plug it in. Again, it does have some weight to it. So here is the regulator at the bottom, but it's not mandatory to use CO2 from what I've read in the instructions. You can just use the air pump, which is included in here, but then obviously the beer is not going to keep so well. Here's the regulator. This is where it would connect into, and there's the pressure gauge, and this is the on and off position in relation to that. And obviously this hoop is just to support your gas cylinder. I like it. So in terms of the unboxing of this and the general feel and quality, it feels pretty good. Now let's see what the software is like. Where does this go, man? Oh, around that side. Would be, wouldn't it? Let's turn the light off for this. Okay, let's have a look. There's a switch at the back here too. Oh, ooh. Oh, that's satisfying. Is this touch screen? It is. PSI, yes. Celsius, yes. Fermentation. Oh my god, this is all touch screen. This is insane. You can even put a brewery keg in there. I think these are like 5-litre mini kegs. CO2 mode, air pump mode. Oh my god. Where do we start? Where do we start? Right, let's put the lights on. This looks really smart. I'm sure you'd agree. I like it. Oh, stop. Stop. I don't want to cool. So now it's cooling. There's obviously nothing in there. So it's just cooling the keg area. And it's very quiet. Can you hear it? That's very quiet. Cooling will stop if exits. Yes. Doing this any justice by trying to take you through all of the features included within this, but on this front screen I can tell it is Wi-Fi enabled. There is an app as well for you to connect to the machine. The main options are fermentation, cooler, so that would be for a keg for example. We have sparkling water, don't know, kombucha, history, and settings, and more features as well. So you can access other recipes from the cloud as well. And speaking of recipes, my first recipe on this machine is going to be one of two that iGulu very kindly sent me to try out. The first one I'm going to be brewing is a Hefeweizen. Really fancy Hefe. And this is going to be 5 to 5.5%. The kit includes all the brewing ingredients and the RFID card. Now the card, you simply tap against the machine and it takes care of everything. So fermentation profile, temperature, and then it knows when to chill down as well. So we'll definitely be following that process on the next video. But for now, in terms of unboxing and first impressions, I'm very, very impressed with how this machine looks and feels. I think it's very, very promising. So in terms of the whole features, highly recommend that you check out their website, which I'll link below. There's also an affiliate link as well, and use the code HomebrewGriffo for 20% off as well. That's off the brewing range, so yeah, please feel free to use that. I do get a small commission from that, but as you know, everything always reinvests into this channel anyway. So that concludes this unboxing video. I am very excited to use this machine. I'll be using it for the intended brewing and the kits, etc. But I have a couple of inklings with this where I think we could make our own recipes, for example turbo ciders, etc., and set this machine and the parameters there to do what we need it to do, and come back to it when everything's done and completed. Something else I could even do is take out 3.8 litres of wort from a standard brew, or overbrew from a 30 litre brew with my main kit, which is behind here. That's what I normally brew on. That's what my normal videos are all about, is that side of the brewery. So for my regular viewers, you wouldn't be used to this angle of facing this way, but yeah, I do most of my videos facing the other way to the main brewery part. Just use this for experiments, or different type of yeast or hop combination or dry hop combination. And with having 3.8 litres of wort, no temperature control to worry about, I can program everything through this or through the app. It's really exciting, really exciting. So thanks again to iGulu for sending me this piece of kit. Heffy is going to be going on, so don't forget to subscribe to see how we get on with this and for the final result. It's promising, it's promising. Iechyd.